Yeah, it's like I feel more at home in the woods than anywhere else, you know? I mean, I grew up here, I've lived here all my life, and I still come here. There's trees, water, dirt, rocks. What more do you need, really? Well, maybe a better parole officer. Oh! I could have just chipped my tailbone. Did you see that?
So, please explain to the audience a little bit about where we're going, Chris.
You said you wanted to see my special places, so I'm showing you my special places.
Come back!
Jeez, I don't know what that was about.
Unlike most places in the United States of the Americans, we find ourselves completely isolated, hundreds of miles away from any sort of civilization. In 1968, this forest was considered for the main location in the sci-fi horror film Day of the Giant Green Scary Things, in which large intelligent plant life conspire to take over the Earth and enslave humanity. The film was scrapped, however, due to severe funding difficulties, as well as the sudden disappearances of its entire cast and crew. Although later on, pop culture cult movie sensation The Blair Witch Project was actually filmed in its entirety in a forest much like this one. However, we can assure you, you'll find no Bigfoot or Jason Voorhees here. Some people say that the sound of a rushing stream gives them the urge to urinate. Listen to find out if the sound of this stream makes you feel like urinating. The stream used to flow into the town's water supply until it was tainted with the remains of a famous midget tossing champion in the late 19th century. The director would like to express that he and his crew are very much aware that little people prefer to be called dwarves rather than midgets. A Venezuelan beaver tree. This piece, done by a local beaver artiste, represents the oppression of the working class, as you can plainly see by its pivot point being disconnected at the base. Did you know that scientists came up with the idea for the common number 2 pencil by observing the artwork done on Venezuelan beaver trees? Share this fun fact with people you see on the street. You may win some friends, and you'll surely be the life of any party. Just like Charlie Sheen. We stopped to set up camp and build a fire to keep us warm during the cold spring evening. Since we had forgotten to buy a package of firewood at the local rest stop, we use our human ingenuity to find something else we can burn for heat.
Snot rags, guys. Don't you see?
See what?
Snot rags. See?
Very nice.
Snot rags.
In the morning, we see that the condition commonly known as herpes simplex 2, or any other sexually transmitted disease for that matter, is not confined to just my own personal experience. Although from the distinct and clever markings on this particular tree, the disease seems to have been transmitted to the wood by a very unique human being. Now it's time to go home. I politely ask if our crew may get a shot of Chris delicately caressing a large Douglas fir on our way out. He reluctantly agrees.
Alright, fuck this. I got snow on my shoes. I can't do much more. You know, I like my life. I think I've got it pretty good here. Hey, peckerhead! Mudwhacker!